Hey guys, it has been a long time since I filmed a video, but decided to take a break, and I probably still will be taking a break, but I'm filming today and this weekend because I am hiking at Bryce Canyon National Park, and I have never been, and so I took a poll on Instagram and a lot of people said I should film it, so I was like, let's do it. Hair is whack. I just woke up and it's 6:50 in the morning. Anyway, so I'm gonna take you along the ride. My parents and I are road tripping from Las Vegas to Utah. It's a couple hours, so I will bring you along the ride. We'll see how this video actually goes. We're going to Cedar City today, and it is hot. It's gonna be really hot there today, and then cooler at Bryce Canyon, so let's go. I haven't checked in on today, but I am now in Bryan Head, Utah. So where we're staying this weekend. Tomorrow we are going to Bryce Canyon, so I'm really excited. We're staying in a really, really cute condo. Maybe I'll show you guys it later, but it's only 67 degrees right now, which is amazing. It's been 115 in Vegas, so that's a nice change. But yeah, it's been really pretty here. It's just a small little ski town. I like it. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a quick little tour of the condo that we're staying in. Super cute. That's a sleeper sofa. That's where I slept. I'm obsessed with the kitchen. Huge TV. There's a fireplace here. Like, look at that. The sink, you guys. A farmhouse sink. I love it. Oh, it's so cute. My dad's in the shower, so you can probably hear that. made it to Bryce Canyon National Park. It's so cool. National Park on the shuttle bus. Alright guys, we decided to go to Zion National Park. We just got here. It's really crowded. That's a great comment for my video, Mom. You heard it here, folks. Squeeze your butt cheeks while you walk.
That's a good tip for you.
home after the weekend of hiking, so I kind of want to do a little wrap up and let you guys know what it's like to hike at a national park during a pandemic. So, Bryce was not busy. Obviously there were people, but there was a line to get to the visitor center. They were controlling how many people were getting in the center. It was for social distancing. Masks were recommended but not required. Overall, Utah, it's not required. In Illinois, it's required. So obviously things are different out here than what I'm used to, and obviously I wore my mask. But at Bryce, it's pretty much like we just walked the rim and stopped at different points. There is a shuttle. I don't know how the shuttle system worked. You didn't need a ticket or anything, but I don't know if they're controlling how many people are getting on it or not, because we didn't ride it. We drove to each spot, got out, walked around, looked, and continued on. So we didn't do too much hiking, just walking to viewpoints and looking. So that was pretty much Bryce. I don't really have anything else to say about them. Zion was an interesting experience. So we weren't planning to go to Zion. The night after we got back from Bryce, my mom just mentioned, why don't we go to Zion tomorrow? So luckily we looked it up, because I know that some bigger national parks have different rules. Like, for example, I know that Yosemite, you have to reserve to get into the park, to even be let into the park a month in advance. They release it every month, and you have to reserve your spot. It's really hard to get in. They're limiting the amount of people getting in, so that's Yosemite. I obviously have not gone to Yosemite recently, so that was just the tip I know about Yosemite. So good thing we looked at Zion, because you can't just drive in. So Zion, for those of you who have never been, has a shuttle system that you have to take the shuttle. You can only drive up to a certain point, but all of the good stuff you have to access it by shuttle. So right now, Zion has a shuttle system, a ticketing system, where you have to reserve your tickets online. You have to buy them. They're $1 each. The problem is they sell out instantly. They're already saying that September is being launched soon. So you have to have a ticket for each day. So if you plan a whole week of going, you have to get your tickets for every single day and hope that you get it. Good thing I looked. So Saturday night, I looked for Sunday, and for some reason, there was 400 tickets still available for the afternoon slots. So I was wondering why. It was 100 degrees in Zion, and most of the stuff you want to do in the morning. If you're gonna hike the Narrows, it's a day thing. You got to get there in the morning. But if you can't get a ticket to get on the shuttle, you have to buy a private shuttle service. They have. You can see the shadow of my dramatic hand in the background. But there are private companies in the town of Springdale that you can rent a private shuttle bus to shuttle you out to the Narrows or wherever. If you, for some reason, it's a spontaneous trip to Zion and you don't get shuttle bus tickets, you can pay a company to do it, but this is just so you know. So we were just gonna stop in and just hike a little and then go continue on home. If you don't know, Bryce and Zion are 2 hours apart, so highly recommend doing both. It's really awesome. Zion is my favorite national park that I've ever been to, and I have been to Yosemite. Zion is just so freaking beautiful. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend hiking in the Narrows. I did it a couple years ago, and it was end of October. It was pretty cold, but it was the coolest thing I've ever done, and I want to do it again. So highly recommend the Narrows, but it's FYI, you're walking in water the entire time. It's a hike in water. It's awesome. Anyway, back to the shuttle thing. So we got our tickets. Basically how it works is you have a time slot. So we had 1 to 2 p.m. We had to show up between 1 and 2 and have our ticket scanned. And then you get in line at the visitor center. The line was so long. But it's because they are limiting the amount of people who get on a bus. It's like 33 people total. And what they do, which I appreciate this, what they do when you're standing there, but when you get up to the top, there's 2 different workers, because the bus is like the front of the bus and then it's connected to a separate back. So you have a worker for each, and they're counting your group and putting you all together in one seat in the shuttle bus. So like there's 3 of us, they take the 3 of us and put us in 3 seats and avoid other people. So that was really nice. And then we just rode up to where the Narrows are. It's the farthest destination in Zion, because we wanted to hike to the Narrows, take pictures, whatever, and then come back and then do other stuff. Well, the Narrows is one of the most popular destinations at Zion, and only 4 of the 9 stops are open right now at the national park at Zion. So you can only get off at 4 places. Other than the visitor center was the 5th, so 4 stops for hikes. So most people would go to the Narrows. So we got there and we hiked. It's about a mile there and a mile back. That's just getting to the beginning of the Narrows. So we did that, and then we got back. Well, first off, very crowded on the path. We tried to social distance. A lot of people back and forth, passing you. Majority of the people, honestly, were wearing masks. It's highly recommended throughout the entire park, and we wore a mask the whole time. And like I said, it was 100 degrees, so it was very hot, but there was a lot of people who didn't, and it was annoying, but whatever. So we just kept our distance. But then when we got back down to catch the shuttle bus again, you had to show your ticket, FYI, so you have to make sure you have your ticket on hand. Mine was on my phone, so luckily my phone wasn't dead, but you could also print them. FYI, this is just all an FYI. The line was absurd. We waited probably 30 minutes to get on a shuttle bus. It was like waiting in line for a roller coaster at Six Flags. And then when we finally got on the bus, they're like, the 3 of you can go in the back. There was not 3 seats open, you guys. There was 2 seats, and then 1 sitting next to a person, which was annoying. So my mom sat on my dad's lap, because we don't want to sit next to a random person during a pandemic right now. Random stranger, you know the deal. So, but the thing is, they stop at the stops on the way down before you get to the visitor center. And we wanted to get off, but it's kind of a guessing game, because you have hundreds of people at the Narrows going down, that you have to wait on someone to get off the bus to hop on it at any stop. So we never got off. We just went straight to the visitor center, and then we left. So FYI, that was our experience at Zion. It also made me realize that I need to look into Canyonlands and Arches, because in a couple weeks, actually, I'm going to both, and I've never been. I am really, really, really excited. If you have not noticed, national parks and hiking is like my favorite thing in the entire world, and I want to go to all national parks, so I'm really excited for those. And I'm actually going back to Bryce as well, so I'm going to 3 national parks in September. So it made me look up to see what Arches and Canyonlands was like. As far as I've seen, there is no like rules like we experienced at Zion, like pre-reserve or anything. But I'm gonna keep my eyes open, obviously, so nothing happens, because I'm very excited for that trip. All right, so that was a long wrap up, but just wanted to let you guys know the experience during a pandemic, FYI. So that is it for today's video. I know it's been a long time since I filmed one. Haven't really been feeling it, but I am gonna do more food ones soon. But I really wanted to do hiking, because it's something I really enjoy doing, and I thought I would just show you what I experienced this weekend. So that is it for this video. If you have not subscribed already, please do. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.